Welcome to my quest guide on Kili's Row. As for the requirements, you'll need 20 Necromancy, in which case you'll just want to do rituals until then, and you'll need 2 regular Ghostly Ink and 7 basic Ghostly Ink. To get to here, you will want to be at the Draenor Lodestone. Once you're here, enter the Underworld portal just north. And this is going to be very laggy for the most part because the sheer amount of people that are here. So let's make our way to the ritual stand just north. And for here, it's fairly simple. You want to click on the pedestal, and for those that don't know, you're able to make the ectoplasm, but you want to go to the second option, that lesser necroplasm, so that you're able to get 100 lesser necroplasm. Afterwards, once you have that, it will actually go to your chest right here. You want to open that chest, and you want to take out those lesser necroplasms. And to make it, it's pretty much simple. I'll make it real quick right here. So we'll click on that. It requires 200 weak necroplasm, which you can buy from the shop east. I will show. We'll start the ritual, but I accidentally already chosen one, in which case you'll want to make the pyramids on what they do say. So for instance, the one I'm currently working on says 1 elemental and 2 regents. You want to click and make sure that your stuff is repaired. And like the draw ninth, you will need to make, mine says commune, but in your case, you will need to make elemental or regent or something for that. Afterwards, you just click on the ritual stand, which since, if 100 players aren't on it, you will accidentally stop doing your ritual. In which case, you'll just want to click on it. And a little fun fact, you can right-click the pedestal in the middle to repair all. So after the ritual is complete, repair all, and hit do not ask again, and then it will repair everything. In which case, you just go to the that chest, and craft those, you'll get those lesser stuff. Afterwards, you will need 2 vials of water and 2 ashes. Once you have that, that is how you make the ghostly essence, which is a whopping 21 XP to make. So now that we have the regular ghostly essence, time to show you where to buy the supplies. For a bit of a while, the guide will be, several guides are going to be kind of like, you have to do this to make another item beforehand, in which case I will try to make it a little quicker in the end, but I'm going to trade Lupe, and here you can just buy everything. They're only 3 coins each, so it's not too much, and then you are able to collect free supplies from her. But now to actually start the quest, we will be heading east. If you are a pure, a level 10 HP account or a scaler, you will need 11 more basic ink, in which case you'll just want to click on the lesser, and then actually that's regular, you'll be fine then. So once we're here, talk to Kili, as this will be the quest guide for Kili's Road. So let's talk to them, and we must be us. Looks like, have we met before? Looks like we haven't, but only a few people own the robes I've seen you strutting around in which case I do already have the armor, and I will be skipping a bit of dialogue because I have done this on another account, so I do know what to do. And I have actually read all the lore. So, accept the quest. I'm all ears. So, she'll tell you that they are part of the Incando crew, which is very good, as they're, I guess, the most best dwarfs ever. So we'll go a bit of this dialogue. And she will give you tools in your inventory, in which case we will need to run back to the ritual at the very start. But make your way west, or you can teleport to War's Retreat, right click the portal, go to Draenor, and then run back, well, north of it to enter the underworld, in which case you'll want to make your way to the ritual. Which, yes, I know it is pretty laggy right now, but it's to be expected with 400, 500, 600 people at the time. So, once we're at the ritual, click on the pedestal and scroll down to the lesser in soul material, which will require the Kili's tools that we did get. To make it, you'll need the 2 elemental sigils and then 1 elemental change. So confirm it, and then zoom in, and then you can change the little glyphs and stuff. But remember, you can right click, repair all, and then we'll change the icons to change, which does require, and we'll need 1 elemental, which, let me see, where is it? Right here. Okay, we'll change this one to an elemental. Once you have that done, now we can go south and click on the little ritual stand, which case we'll just wait for the character to finish the ritual. Sometimes you will get a weird butterfly. I'm not sure if it spawns north yet, but it does seem to spawn east and west of us. There is also a ghost that can spawn in any corner. It will go to the opposite direction, just you want to click on it. Now this one right here, you'll get a little mist over one of your icons. You just want to click it to dust it off and get some extra necromancy experience. The ghost, there is currently a bug that has always pretty much been a thing. If there's so many people nearby, the click box, you'll go to the ghost, but you will not be able to banish him, because this has been a known bug ever since the divination has been reworked, which was years ago. And right there, there's the ghost. I did click on it, which I think it did give me experience. So anyway, now that the ritual is completed, open the ritual chest, and we'll take out the Kili's tools and sword. Actually, I'll just take everything. It doesn't matter too much. So now let's make our way back to Kili. Usually my guides are much better with no lag, but again, the amount of people in this area and its new content, it's pretty much horrible for a content creator because it's just the sheer amount of lag. I could remake this in probably a month or 2, so that of course there's like no one here, but then again it will be too late, as this skill is new and then people will already know what to do. So let's talk to Kili. We'll give him the Ensoul tools, which is kind of looks like a dwarven rock cake, in which case he will hand us an empty urn, in which case we need to gather souls, and we'll have 2 options. Either kill 5 chickens, which if you're a 10 HP account, or a cannon or a skiller, you do not want to do that, in which case you will want to go to the back again to the ritual and then kill. Well, you want to make those lesser communication rituals, but in my case I will be doing the combat version, so let's teleport to the Manor farm. And of course it does help to have the weapons, which you are able to buy from the ghost who is at the southeastern corner of the whole city, and then he will be at the dock. And I'm going to Draenor Manor north of it because there is 4 chicken spawns, in which case I'm pretty sure, yep, nobody is here. Now that we're here, I do have some abilities on my action bar, which you just go to the Necromancy tab and just put in the first 3, in which case I have the basic attack, the touch of death, and the finger of death. And there is only 4 chickens here, in which case you can wait just a little bit if you're patient. Although a better location will be Lumbridge, but again, since this is a new skill, there is thousands of people there. Now that we have the urn filled up,